What is going on, Atlanta Falcon fans, NFL fans? It's your boy Antoine. Submitted Smith stopping in right quick to give y'all my quick reaction to a video I saw on Nightcap. If y'all know who that is, that's Shannon Sharpe and Ocho. In the former Atlanta Hawks, Joe Johnson doing their Nightcap thing, man. And they talk about football, basketball, baseball, anything that you could think of. They talk about it. Even Shannon Sharpe interviews celebrities, comedians, actors, singers, anybody that you could think of, sports athletes. So they do a wider range of things. And one guy that they talked about, former Atlanta Falcon tight end, Kyle Pitts. And Kyle Pitts has been on their platform a couple of times. Once about, I would say 6 months ago and about a year ago. So two separate times. And they've been heavily critical of Kyle Pitts. And it's no surprise because he was drafted number 4 overall, highest rated tight end to ever be drafted back in 2021. So Kyle has turned the corner after a pretty good season last year. Ended the season, I think, second in catches and second in yards for tight ends with 5 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. And he did his thing. He bounced back. Looked like that rookie tight end, Kyle Pitts. Big game against Tampa. We always talk about that. But they had some interesting thoughts that I just wanted to share with y'all if y'all haven't seen it. But I'll get my quick thoughts on it. And we can go from there.
Here with the franchise tag by the Atlanta Falcons, Kyle Pitts claimed that it's a sign the new staff trusts him. I took the positive in it and taking a chance and basically kind of like my 5th-year option, but it's the 6th-year option, and it's a blessing to be able to get that this year. Them not to say, well, you can go test the market or whatever. They just trust you. Yeah. That they see something that is pretty cool to see. It's a new year, and I'm not worried about it. Pitts is coming off a very productive season. He was second as far as reception with 88, second in receiving yards to go along with 5 touchdowns. Ocho, with the franchise tag, does that mean sign of trust?
Yeah, no, they don't trust you. They franchise tag you for a reason. Mm-hmm. The franchise tag you for a reason. It's to their advantage, not yours.
Right.
You want the best,
right?
Huh? Joe, I want that guaranteed money just in case something happened to me. You already got.
Trust you, they gave you the guaranteed money, Ocho. Trust you, they gave you a new contract.
Exactly.
Trust is what they gave Michael Parsons. Trust is what they gave Myles Garrett. Yes. Trust is what they gave T.J. Watt. Trust is what they gave C.D. That's trust.
That's trust. Not franchise tagging me. You telling me, you know what? You're good, but we don't value as much as you think we do.
Yeah.
We don't want to put that investment in you.
Right.
You want that's all it means. Now, sometimes the franchise tag is a good thing because it allows teams, ownership, and GMs to get them a little bit more time to get a deal done. Right. So we're going to tag you in hopes of getting a deal done after the deadline, whatever the deadline might be.
I think July 15th is the deadline, Ocho, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, if you're telling me, okay, hey, the franchise tag, it gives us a little bit because it's in March, so April, May, June, July, gives us 4 months to try to get something done long term. If you're telling me there's no chance that there's a deal that can be had in 2026, and the earliest that the deal can be had is 2027, that's not trust.
Listen, I like Kyle Pitts. I thought he picked it up in the second half of the season. I thought he played great football, but I think these Falcons, man, they want to see some meaningful football around here, fellas. You know what I mean? Like they want to see this team at least make the damn playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like they just paid Drake London. What they just pay him?
They gave London 35.2.
120.
Yeah, they just gave him a boatload. You feel me?
Hey, the same thing. Pick like, hold on. Man, you mean to tell me I'm playing on 27?
Damn. They got to come see me.
This is where people get mad at me when I say things like this about Pitts. But this is why I always keep it real with y'all. And they just said the same thing that I said. Shout out to A1, man. A1 always says, I don't think Pitts will be here unless I see him week 1 step on the field. And I get why he say that. Just like I've been telling y'all. Y'all always saying I'm trying to trade Pitts. No, I know the name of the game. Think about this. They just gave Drake London $141 million. He missed 5 games last year. So Kyle Pitts supposed to have been paid 2 years ago on his 4th-year deal. He didn't even supposed to make it to his 5th-year option, but you know why he did? Because his numbers fell off 3 years in a row, and he didn't get them back on track to that option year, which is why he doesn't have a long-term deal right now. So that let me know by Drake London missing that time last year, they still trust him more than they do Kyle Pitts. It's just that simple. And y'all can shoot me up in the comments. I don't care. But Kyle Pitts is an amazing talent. And we can put it on quarterback play. We can put it on any of that. But you know, the greatest receiver that ever played the game, some of them did not have a quarterback. Andre Johnson didn't have a quarterback until Matt Sharpe. Larry Fitzgerald did not have a company quarterback until Kurt Warner. These are the type things, if you got that dog in you, no matter who's playing quarterback, You gonna go out there and get that football, put up them yards, and put them footballs in the end zone, and score touchdowns. Just that simple. Antonio Gates, perfect example. Basketball scholarship. End up getting picked up as an NFL tight end. The rest is history. Why? Because he had that work ethic to do that. And yeah, he had Phillip Rivers. He had Drew Brees. But at the same time, he went out there and showed that dog that he had that dog in him. If it's in you, it's in you. I'm not saying it's not in Kyle Pitts, but if you're going to put up those numbers, no matter who's at quarterback, you're going to go fight for those yards. Just that simple. But if they trusted Kyle Pitts like they did Drake London, Kyle Pitts would already have a contract. Keeping it real with y'all. And this is what I've been saying, and people been mad about it, but hey, this is why I keep it real. But when celebrities tell y'all this, then y'all get to see it. But you got to also remember, Shannon Sharpe is a Hall of Fame tight end, so he knows what it takes to get to that contract. He knows what it takes to put up those numbers. And Kyle Pitts, to a certain extent, account for the injuries as well. At certain times, he just hadn't seen like that type person. Drake London, when you talk about Drake London, 50-50 guy, run out to the catch, contested catches, red zone threat. You can say that for Kyle Pitts. But I think Drake London goes out and be just a little bit more physical. He's one of the best run blocking wide receivers in the game. He goes out and plays physical every single Sunday. You can line Kyle Pitts up all over the field as well. But do you say that when he's blocking? No, you don't. Because when you want to be in the class with Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and all of these guys, and look at Loveland, who the Bears drafted last year. He even went out and did his thing. Harold Fanning as well, a rookie tight end. Both of those guys went out and did their thing as rookies. So, I mean, it's a climb. But again, as I put on the video previously, Kyle Pitts could still be one of those guys that's trade deadline, depending on how the season is going. And look, I'm just being real with y'all because I know anything can happen in the NFL because this is a business at the end of the day. If they get the right draft compensation or the right player in return for Kyle Pitts, I think he's good as gone. Because that's another big contract they got to pay out. And if they were intending to pay him and they said they wanted a long term, I think he would have got a contract his fourth year and wouldn't have to play the fifth year option. Just my thoughts. But hey, y'all know how to do it, man. Tell me what y'all think. Drop them comments in the comment box. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.